Championship as an assistant with Boston, Coach of the Year with the Chicago Bulls. We are underway. The Bucks control the tap. Giannis, what a in the world's most famous arena.
Game winners, jumping over fools, dunking the basketball. Great execution right there on the initial offensive. Julius Randle's done an exceptional job, Jim, of creating shots for others. Led this team in assists during the preseason. Robinson really effective knocking down shots close to the basket. 96% of his shot attempts come in the restricted area.
Backhanded deflection. R.J. Barrett the finish. Chris Middleton with games of 27 and 31. 58 points in his first two outings this season. And the officials caught that. Mitchell Robinson wears 23 for the Knicks. Two players with the same number on their back.
Not how you want to...
the Knicks are going to nick.
Yeah. Break out the early part of the season.
There's Robinson.
The snack, okay.
Snack, not snake.
Yeah. Not quite as intimidating.
It happens. In his career with the Bucks. Elfrid Payton for three. He rattles that one home.
Well, that's good defense. Even though Elfrid Payton, Drew Holiday just...
Bullock from distance. Middleton has it. Running with Giannis up the right side of the floor. Downhill, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Still a work in progress, but I didn't mind that he was at the free throw line against Boston in that situation. I think that's Steve Nash, Chris Middleton, Malcolm Brogdon, guys that we've seen in Milwaukee.
Good defense. Ahead to Holiday. Giannis the assist.
Today is a different game.
Three-pointer. Alec Burks.
Like him, Jim. He's out of Colorado. Been in the league a long time. 29 years old. Had a bunch of injuries. Started out with Utah with some foot issues. There's Drew Holiday. We talked about offensive rebounding.
Elf is the leading scorer in the game with 9. Holiday to the rim.
And look, Alec Burks, you see that manifest itself with some breakdowns, especially second half, inability to sustain some of this defensive effort that Tom Thibodeau, their new coach, wants. Nice job. As a weak side defender, the Bucks really sell out to protecting the paint. So we saw it down in the bubble. We're seeing some of it early this season, but that weak side three-point shooter, especially break line corners, will be open.
They give Middleton 2 for that. Nerlens Noel. R.J. Barrett, second year in the NBA. Over the top to Giannis.
But look at the defense by Dante. He's got the body and the feet and the quickness. And then
he runs out.
And then he runs out in the last few years.
Pretty good passing.
And there's that tap out we were talking about with Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez just battles for the offensive rebound. Almost wanted to yell down to him, man, just go home, man. Go home and kiss Liam, kiss the baby, enjoy the family. It's, with him, it's mental. I don't think there's any more work that he can do.
Giannis squares up. Out on the post a bit, gives it up. Portis. Three-pointer, yes.
It's like, Dad, they're breaking my window.
Pat Connaughton.
Nice job running
Giannis.
the floor.
Yes, Giannis.
Indeed.
You could see that developing.
What made it happen? Bobby Portis running that right. Well, I wonder how the allure is in today's game in terms of no fans in the stands and playing in an empty venue.
Bobby Portis with the flush in his old arena. Well, R.J. Barrett made the point as Payton scores off a rebound. Teams playing 4-on-4 at the moment. Brook Lopez and Randle getting into it late. They got tangled up on the other end. Burks, he's playing pretty well. Indiana, actually this is his third game. He became a father.
Chris doing a nice job knocking down his looks. And there's Mitchell Robinson, talked about 96% of his field goal attempts last year. And have gotten some really good pretty clean looks from behind the arc, and then shots like that go down at the other end for a non-3-point shooter, Julius Randle.
Middleton drives, Glasser, it goes at the buzzer. Chris Middleton, 16 points.
Well, you got to force them into it, and if you continue to allow them to get open looks, to feel comfortable getting their offensive stuff off.
Robinson inside.
It's a design play.
We'll check that. 116 and 39, 116 victories in the last 2 regular seasons. That's great, but
it's going to take some time for the new guys. I mean, you know, we've got 7 of our top 12 minutes played guys from last year no longer here.
17-point New York lead.
So you see a switch on that ball screen between Giannis and Jrue Holiday, but you still give up an open 3
to Reggie Bullock. We will see strange things, I believe, at times. Giannis, grab, count it, and 1.
You see Tom Thibodeau's defense, the Knicks really overload.
That's true. The floor's not a human body.
That floor don't give.
Good point.
Enough hard falls like that. Nice job, Dante DiVincenzo. Just tore it from the outside this season.
Giannis had to come up with 18 points in the 4th quarter in the opener against Boston to make a game of it, so he knows how to close, and Middleton can do that as well.
Go to that anytime. Nice.
Jrue Holiday, beautiful drop for Giannis.
That's a great job. Jrue Holiday went behind his back twice on that possession. Early sample size, but they're a top 10 offensive team in terms of offensive rebounding percentage.
3-pointer, Julius Randle. Randle 2 for 4 on triples. He's up to 19 points. Giannis, another flush.
And his ability to run the lane should help you out in terms of producing easy transition buckets. Wow, up for Payton.
He's having a night, 17. She said she would do anything to get inside Madison Square Garden.
The garden, as long as she can watch her boy play. You gotta love and respect that.
Probably do the same in Brooklyn to see him a couple of times.
Indeed.
Wow. In fact, his mother intends to go to Tampa. He's 0 for 6 from the field, 0 for 4 on threes. Augustine just hit his free throws. Randle and 1. Count it.
You could see that coming a mile away, that they were setting up an ISO.
So my mind just jumped to late in the season and playoff positioning for this Bucks team.
In this game against the Knicks tonight.
Giannis picks it off. Randle wanted to rifle a pass ahead for Middleton. He lays it in. 3 for 3 on threes. 10 of 13 shooting overall. Another 3 made, the 14th.
Focal point obviously is going to be Zion Williamson. So
Kevin Knox met by Lopez. Knox is able to get it to drop.
Offensive maneuver by the Bucks, but the Knicks a great job at that point of attack. 3 guys swarming it, but wow.
Oh, man. 15 for 24 now.
The tray is speaking loud tonight.
Giannis. Giannis has had games of 35, 15, and 27 in the first 3. And there is time to play, 7.5 minutes, in fact.
Yeah, I thought that until I saw.
With back-to-back games against Miami in Miami coming up on Tuesday and Wednesday. Julius Randle.
You know, geographically, that's one of the longest trips that you can make on an East Coast swing.
Right.
So now the benefit, as you talked about, is as Torrey Craig goes down. And as Zora talked about, the Bucks or the team with the bullseye on their backs.
Mitchell Robinson, well, the Bucks.
Competing is always the expectation, and Marcus, that takes me back to your definition of the difference between playing hard and competing.
Yeah, Carol Lawson, and unfortunately for her, come up with out of their first 20. It's like a record of 20-8 would be a really good start for this team. Garbage time, it means absolutely nothing in one sense. Wow. Time to regroup, head down south.